Welcome back to the den. I'm Tobin. I want to share with you my first impressions of Dr. Lyon Elixir of Blooms and also Blooming Season, both made by Hwayeon Soaps. You may have seen my Terry Soaps review or even my first impressions, and if you do, you know a little bit of the backstory of how I first got to try Spicy Wood. I love that fragrance. That is their vegan base. Dr. Lyon Elixir of Blooms is a horse tallow base, as is Blooming Season. Terry at Hwayeon Soaps, aka Terry Soaps, sent these to me for review. I did not pay for them. He reached out to me about the same time that I was actually reaching out to Andy a couple of days later. In fact, is what it was. I reached out to Andy, asking him about Spicy Wood. If you saw the videos, you know the story behind that. A couple of days later, about the same time, I forget exactly, while I was on vacation, I started following Terry Soaps on Instagram. A couple of days later, he started clicking like on my photos and going through my feed and whatnot. And then he reached out to me and started up a conversation. And that's how I got to know Terry. And then, of course, I was able to share with him how I actually had Spicy Wood on the way to me. And he then offered to send Dr. Lyon. And then next thing I know, a couple days later, he's telling me he's actually also including Blooming Season, all the way from South Korea, where these are made. Thank you again, Terry. If you guys saw that review video, you know what I think of Terry. So far, I've had a couple of conversations with him, voice conversations, and I'm impressed with the guy. That's enough about that. You're here to hear my first impressions of Dr. Lyon Elixir of Blooms. This is a inspired by fragrance. Jo Malone Dark Amber and Ginger Lily perfume. I don't believe I've ever tried it or even seen it anywhere. Top notes are elemi. That'd be elemi resin from a tree. Ginger, pink pepper. The middle is floral, fresh, lily of the valley. Base, cedarwood, honey, and musk. I have it on the back of my left hand. Put it on there just about 10 minutes ago, just before I started recording this video. As you can see, I've not scooped it. The Spicy Wood comes in a 5.3 ounce tub, as does Blooming Season. The ingredients in Dr. Lyon are a little bit more costly to make, and because of that, we have a 4.6 ounce tub, and it's actually $2 more. The splashes are the same price for Blooming Season, Dr. Lyon, and Spicy Wood. That's $18.99 for a 100 ml bottle. This one is a little cheaper, or a little smaller, pardon me, a little smaller in size, 130 grams instead of 150, and it's $2 more. So this is a more premium fragrance. Dr. Lyon Elixir Blooms is right up my alley. It's so damn good. Real quick, let's talk about Blooming Season, and then I want to whip up a lather of the Dr. Lyon real quick. And come this weekend, it's Monday, I'll do a review of Dr. Lyon Elixir Blooms, and I'll try to get to Blooming Season the following weekend. Blooming Season, yeah, the Terry logo on this one, is also an inspired by. And what we have in this one is Tom Ford's Neroli Portofino. Top notes in that: bergamot, mandarin, lemon. The middle is floral with neroli and orange blossom. The base is amber and musk. So on the top we get this citrus, floral, orange blossom. In the mid is a floral, and the base musky, ambery. So on the back of my right hand, I applied the Blooming Season at the same time as I did the Dr. Lyon. This has a very citrus top to it, as you might imagine. Bergamot, mandarin, and lemon. Dark amber. I'm gonna have to look into that a little bit more. I think that's a new one for me. I don't recall anything having dark amber listed. I'm going to dive into that though before the review. Spicy ginger. I'm a spicy ginger, right? That's pretty spicy. Just saying. I'm so spicy, I almost knocked down one of my lights just now. Dr. Lyon is totally my type of fragrance. Fragrances are subjective. I could wear Dr. Lyon all day, every day. I can tell that right now. Blooming season. I think once we get into the mid, it's going to be a keeper. So, what do you say? We whip up Dr. Lyon. I love that logo. The colors, the whole 9 yards. Dr. Lyon, Elixir of Blooms and Blooming season. This is a photograph of, I'm going to pronounce it wrong, it's Jeju Island in Korea. And those are canola flowers. There's Luna barking at something. She ain't barking at me. Nobody barks at this spicy ginger. Let me tell you right now, folks. All right, so now that I've been distracted long enough, I got Boba Fett here again. Today we'll be using my Peregrino 24 millimeter synthetic knot. I have another one of my green and yellow Smiles scoops. So I'm going to try and not recreate the same mistake that I made in my last first impression where I used a ton of soap. I'm going to use a little bit more than what I got right there. I want to use, at least enough. So there's what we got. That's a generous amount. I generally don't smash it down into the bottom. I just press it in lightly. I'll show you what I got there. I was about to put it on my face. I do that when I'm shaving, but I'm not shaving right now. I'm going to shave in a little bit. And in a little bit, I'm going to do a review from here in the den. And I'm going to talk a little bit about a floral fragrance that I'm reviewing. Just keep your pants on, one thing at a time, okay? Keep your pants on. Spicy ginger in the house. All right? All right? So see, it really doesn't look that big now, right? All right. So as always, when I'm doing these videos like this, I do soak my synthetics. Normally, like when I'm in the bathroom doing my daily shave, I wouldn't. But it just makes it easy so I don't have to apply as much water. Here we go. Wet 24 millimeter. I got plenty of water. That spicy wood vegan base really holds water. When I was out doing that shave at the river the other day, if you saw my full review of Spicy Wood from Terry's Soaps, I started off wet, a little wetter than I wanted, but it was perfectly okay. And I've smashed it down a little bit with the brush just by whipping it up. So I'm just going to put my thumb in there right above the knot. You can see where the remaining soap is. So I'm just going to push the brush into it so that I lift it up. And already it's looking like the water to soap ratio was pretty damn spot on. That's what we got so far. I'll give it a few more whips. This whipped up super easy. It smells so good. I can smell it, at arm's length down here in my hand. That spicy wood I didn't say. I'd say it's about a medium scent strength. And I'd say that the Dr. Lyon and the Blooming season is also about a medium scent spicy ginger strength. Look at that. This is gorgeous. I got a little lump of soap right there that I didn't get up in the brush, but that's okay. Look at this. This is gorgeous. It really is. I'll show you what we got in the bowl. A little lump is right here. Just a little one. There, I smashed it down up there in the top corner. Let's hit it again real quick. I can't tell you how impressed I was if you missed that review of the Spicy Wood performance all the way around. The splash, the soap base, the fragrance. That Spicy Wood fragrance, I love it. I freaking absolutely love it. I really, really, really like this Dr. Lyon already. And I do think that that blooming season is going to grow on me. So this looks like an amazing yogurt texture that whipped up super, super easy. And I didn't add any water. I just that wet brush. That's all we did. Dr. Lyon is my cup of tea. My cup of ginger. My cup of spicy ginger. Oh. You know, I learned from Bobby Boucher's mama that happiness is like magic rays of sunshine that come down when you're feeling blue. But you know what? Fragrance. Maybe fragrance is like a ray of sunshine that comes down when I'm feeling blue from like these magical little clouds of lather. I don't know. That's your random thought from your favorite spicy ginger. I want to thank you guys for joining me. Thank you again, Terry, for sending this to me for review. I'm loving your products. I can already tell that this is going to be an amazing soap base for a shave. It's slick, it's cushiony, I can feel it in my hands. And your vegan base is absolutely amazing. I'm not sure if I've ever used a horse tallow before. I'm looking so forward to getting this on my face and whipping up a shave with it. I'll start doing that tomorrow on Tuesday. Got a review that I'm going to finish off tonight. And then I'll see you guys. Actually, I got another first impressions, believe it or not, that'll be coming your way very soon. I love you all a long time. I really do. It's the little big things. The little big things. And we all need a little bit of spiciness in our life. And it goes an extra mile when you can add a little ginger in with that. I got it in spades, baby. Yeah. Yeah. My milkshake brings all the... Don't stop it. Y'all take care. I'll see you next time. Peace.